Here this afternoon, the Cubs open up a 3-game set with the New York Mets. Shota Mania running wild. Shota gets the start here today. The lefty on the mound. The Cubs hoping to take the opener at Wrigley. All right, here we go. Mike Imanaga, the second starting pitcher for the Cubs.
The numbers are eye-popping. A 1.89 ERA. Elise pointed out this will be the first time in his career he faces an opponent for the second time.
The Mets, 5th in the National League in runs per game. In the air, ripped down the left field line, and that one is fair and into the corner. Hat will dig it out, and it's a leadoff double for Francisco Lindor. Imanaga, and that one is inside, and that is ball 4.
And I don't think he recognized that was ball 4. So the Mets have 2 on, nobody out against Imanaga here in the top of the first. JD Martinez steps in. JD laces that one to deep center field, and it's out of here. A bullet of a shot for JD Martinez. A 3-run home run, and 3 batters into this one. The Mets up 3-0.
Just the second time this season that Imanaga has allowed more than 2 earned runs in a game, and it comes before there's an out here in the first inning.
Jose Quintana, he had that palindromic line in his last win against the Padres. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 punch-outs.
Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4. So the leadoff guy is on, and of course, for the Cubs, the running game has been a factor of late. 2-2 hit on the ground to third, and Vientos bobbles. Everybody's going to be safe. Well, for the Mets, errors have been an issue. Only 5 teams have made more errors on the season. The 0-1. Line drive into center field. That's a base hit. Here's Horner. They're going to hold him up as the throw comes in from Bader, and they're loaded. So Belly continues to rake against the southpaws. It goes walk, error, single. The sacks are packed. And here comes Morel. Hit hard on the ground. Vientos has it to second for 1. Return to first. And he held on to the bag. But we'll see. A run scores. It's 3-1.
No challenge coming. Good job by Alonso to hold the bag.
Here's the payoff to Happ, and got him with the breaking ball. So Quintana limits the damage. It's 3-1 after 1.
Shota Imanaga giving up 3 on 1 swing to JD Martinez in that first. Here is Francisco Alvarez.
Gets a hold of that one to deep left center field. Going back is Bellinger, and it's gone. Francisco Alvarez, his 2nd home run of the season, and the Mets get that 1 run right back. It's 4-1.
Imanaga looking very mortal here in the first couple of innings.
So 2 away. Iglesias at first. 4-1 Mets over the Cubs here in the top of the second.
Brandon Nimmo up. Swinging first pitch. Going back at the track, at the wall. It's gone. Wow. 3rd home run of the afternoon for the Mets. 6-1 ball game.
Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, and today Shota is the bug. He is getting tattooed here by the Mets.
Swing and a miss. Martinez is gone, inning over, but the Mets add 3 more and lead at 6-1. 3-2 to Wisdom. Patrick fouls that one off.
Somebody made a play.
Yeah, they did. Yes, sir.
That dude right there.
Right.
Obligatory beer chug.
Oh, didn't really spill much of the beer. Fist pump. And look at that.
Checked all the boxes.
All the boxes.
Well, you look at Imanaga's career in Japan, 2-time All-Star, threw a no-hitter in 2022. So far today, having a tough time against this Mets team. Ground ball, and that's through. Past the dive of Bodie. Alonso rounds first. He'll try for 2. Here comes the throw from Happ. Not in time. Alonso stays on the bag with a hustle double. And for the 3rd consecutive inning, the Mets with an extra base hit to lead off. So here comes Starling Marte, who grounded back to the pitcher in the 1st inning. Marte drops down a bunt, and that is a perfect bunt. Imanaga has to put it in his pocket as nobody was covering 3rd. Bodie came in to grab the bunt, and the Mets have runners at the corners, still nobody out.
Bounce towards 3rd. Bodie up with it, coming home, and now they've got Alonso hung up. Tag put on Pete Alonso. Well done.
So a big first out for Imanaga. Mets have 1st and 2nd now with Francisco Alvarez, who hit his 2nd home run of the season to lead off the 2nd.
And there, got him. Alvarez is frozen, and there's 2 away.
So here's Iglesias, 1 for 1 with a run scored this afternoon. First pitch, swinging a sharp ground ball past Bodie at third into left field, a base hit. Marte hits third. He's on his way to the plate. The throw by Happ is not in time. It's an RBI single for Jose Iglesias. His second hit this afternoon, and the Mets have a 7-1 lead against Imanaga in the third.
Well, it's been a tough day at the office for Shota Imanaga. Came into the game with a 1.89 ERA. 3 innings later, it's up to 2.62.
There's wearing of your heart on your sleeve, and then there's Imanaga, who takes it to an entirely different level. Love watching him.
2 strikes against lefties, usually real quiet lower body.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. He continues to excel, and accelerating into third is Suzuki. Belly accelerates into second, and it's a double with 2 outs.
So here's Christopher Morel with second and third, and 2 outs here in the third. Ground ball right in front of home plate. Quintana has time, turns, fires, and gets out of the inning. So the Cubs threaten, but don't plate any. It's 7-1 through 3 innings.
Shota Imanaga just not sharp here today. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Lindor now. Drilled left field. That one hooking towards the corner, and that one is a fair ball. Like a carbon copy of the double he hit in the first. 6 extra base hits out of the Mets' 9 hits. And the leadoff man is on.
And he laces that one right over the head of Nico Horner. Hold up at third is Francisco Lindor, and the Mets again 2 runners on to begin an inning.
JD Martinez, the big 3-run homer his first time, struck out last time up. And that one hit softly center field. Bellinger charging. It'll fall for a hit. In to score is Lindor. Nimmo to second.
This one a little softy. Martinez reaches out and gets this ball right off the end of the bat. Wedge into center field, but it gets the job done. And speaking of done, that's going to do it for Shota here today.
So 3 innings plus 3 batters, and the day is over for Shota Imanaga. Disappointing Friday afternoon for the lefty. Hayden Wisniewski will take over on for the 20th time, a 3.23 ERA.
That's low for ball 4. So now the bases are loaded as Alonso heads to first. No one out, and Starling Marte due up for New York.
The 2-2. Ground ball, charging is Swanson. On to second for 1, on to first, not in time. Starling Marte beats out the throw, and Brandon Nimmo comes in to score. Mets on top 9-1.
So now the Mets have loaded the bases once again. 2 away here in the top of the 4th. It'll bring up Jose Iglesias. The second baseman is 2 for 2 today with an RBI single in the 3rd.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. That'll score 1. And coming in is Marte, and he's in there. So a 2-run single makes it 11-1. Iglesias is 3 for 3, and he's knocked in 2.
Ground ball. Nice grab by Lindor. The hop throw, and he got him. Wow. Francisco Lindor working his magic up the middle. Everything going right for the Mets this afternoon.
David Bodie and Miguel Amaya, the 8-9 hitters for the Cubs, have only had 1 turn so far today.
What happened, JD?
Another fan making.
What happened?
Fans are.
What's going on?
Having a better day than the players here this afternoon.
Oh yes, that is just that easy, sir.
Quintana's retired 4 in a row.
Swung on and missed strike 3. Blows the sinker past Happ. 8 strikeouts through 6 innings for Jose Quintana. Jose Quintana back out for the 7th inning. Quintana pitching in the 7th inning for just the 2nd time this season. Ground ball over to second 1, on to first, not in time, so Mastrobuoni beats it out.
Carlos Mendoza has made his way out of the first base dugout. That is it on a very impressive afternoon for Jose Quintana. 6 1/3. He exits with the Mets ahead 11-1.
And the Cubs down to their final out. Here he is, Tomas Nido, making his Cubs debut. Mets looking to lock down their 8th win in their last 9 games. Here's the payoff. Swung on and missed strike 3. So the ex-Met Tomas Nido is the final out of the afternoon. An impressive showing from the Mets across the board as they beat the Cubs 11-1.